When I was, a freshman, I didn't really know what I wanted to do with my life. I kind of, had sports and friends and all these different things, but I really didn't know what it meant. I really didn't know much about myself. I was in between Strake and another public school, and I thought it would be easier just to go with my friends and live the life that I thought was comfortable. But there really was no purpose. After 2 weeks, I decided it wasn't for me. I wanted to transfer out, and I feel like since then I've really grown as a person, and was more of a part of my community than I thought I ever could be.
It's hard to sum up growth in one story, but my time at Strake Jesuit, there has been an abundance of transformations to my personal self and to the way I kind of view the things I do and the people around me. Coming into Strake, I really had a mindset that I was going to come here and play sports and be a varsity athlete and maybe go play baseball in college one day. But freshman year, I got a concussion, and it kind of really took me away from sports and from the sporting world. And it made me reflect on the person God wants me to be and really who I am as a person. Jesuits helped me find joy and motivation to help others. It's helped me realize that helping others and serving the Lord brings fulfillment.
It's been a whole roller coaster ride, but it's been great. Back in freshman year when I was in that first math class with Mr. D'Souza in AC Algebra 2, I learned to rely on some of my friends in the brotherhood here at Strake Jesuit. Junior year, with AP Physics, I thought that was going to be the end of me. It was the hardest thing I've ever done. And man, I'd study forever. I'd come in, look at my friends' faces and just see all the blood go shoot out of their face and just watch everyone go pale as we took that first test. When we got it back the next day, we all were surprised when we saw 60, and it was crazy. And first thing I want to do is I want to get out of it, because what tends to happen is when I went through struggle and when things got difficult, first thing I want to do was to get out of it. That way it would be more comfortable. But I learned to rely on some of my friends. We'd work on problems and we'd help each other through it, and it didn't happen fast. And I'd start going to the teacher every once in a while, and I learned that the most important thing is asking for help sometimes, and not being afraid to open up with your situation. The biggest thing I learned is the importance of going to the chapel and talking to God about your situation, because at the end of the day, He's the one that's always going to be there for you.
Coming into Strake as a freshman, I was what some people would have called a perfectionist. Just everything in my life had to be perfect. There was the grades, the way people perceived me, and just how I performed. And really that changed second semester when I was about to get my first B. It was for geometry. I remember going to Mrs. Stockton, now Miss Boyer's office, and I had some extra credit that I forgot to turn in. It was late, and that would have boosted me to a 90 and, give me more leeway. I remember she said, "I'm sorry, but I can't accept you." And so I remember I just broke down into tears. And she talked to me, she sat me down, and she said, "Christian, you're not gonna die." She said, "A B is just a B, and that this B will not define who I am as a person or who I will become." And then after that, she said, "You can sit here and cry, or you can go home and study hard, and hopefully make it out with an A. But she said, if I don't, keep going on with life and just focus on other things." And so I remember I went home, I studied really hard. Long story short, I ended up with a B. And 2 weeks later, when I opened up that report card, I just go, oh, like, that's it. And really that moment right there just changed just my thinking and the things that I wanted to focus on in life, because regardless of that B, it literally is just a letter on a report card. Because at the end of the day, the only thing I think really matters in your life is is how you grow. Well, everything stressed me, the college applications, grades and everything. I look back to that moment where Miss Stockton sat me into her office and she said, focus on more important things in life.
I came to Strake as a small, timid freshman. I had no real realization of hard work, and that is really all until one day I met Mr. Barbosa, my sophomore theology teacher, who introduced me to the amazing world of Catholicism, the meaningful suffering that I can experience, and introduced me to this whole new world that I could work into and put all my effort in something that really mattered. That truly changed my life as I grasped the meaning of hard work, as I felt a true relationship with God, and I truly understood what it meant to be a Jesuit student.
I came into Jesuit not actually expecting great big things, but expecting a good high school experience, and looking back, it's just been life-changing. I remember freshman year, it was great, all the social activities, and it was also hard. I know at some points I was, really, really down and really trying to figure out if I was meant to be at Jesuit. And God told me in prayer one time when I was a sophomore that, Bryce, this is where you're meant to be, and you may not always see it now, but you're gonna see it. And especially now as a senior, I just realize God truly has his hand on Strake Jesuit. Those hard years where I was like, I don't know if I'm meant to be here at this school, or it was just very challenging. And I look back and that challenge was worth it, because I know now that there is such a loving community of people that really care for me, and I know I belong. It's home. It's home.
I'm truly thankful, and I'm eternally grateful for the people like Mr. Barbosa. Every day, the people of Strake Jesuit continually pick me up and help me continue that journey.
I'm thankful for Mr. Roman for always putting a smile on my face in math class and outside of it.
I'm grateful for Strake Jesuit in the hard moments and in the great ones. I have seen the greatest love.
I'm grateful that I have the opportunity to come to school every day and to be a part of a community that really wants to help all the members of the community as a whole.
I'm thankful for Mr. Sam for looking out for me and always asking how I'm doing and how I'm okay, because there are hard days, and to know that there's someone here at this school who cares about you and who's actively thinking about the well-being of his students, it goes a long way, and it just helps me to push through every day.
I'm thankful for the rigor I've had to go through and the way Strake Jesuit pushes me to be my best. This school teaches you and pushes you to grow through all those different things and learn what you can rely on the most, and that's God.
I'm grateful for Father Johnson for being a father-like figure in my life, for guiding me and showing me the way, for answering my questions and for being able to talk to me.
I don't know what the future holds, but I believe I'm more prepared to change myself and to be the best leader and the best person I can be.
This past year, when my mom has been dealing with breast cancer, my college counselor, Miss Peden, has reached out to me a numerous amount of times. She was there to send prayers or pray with me, or offer something like hiring a dog walker or someone to clean our house. There's just a lot of things going on in life, but it means a lot to me.
It's been the best years of my life, and I will never be the same.